know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing better than you could imagine. Picked up the book and I'm turning the chapter. Used to have Jeezy inside of the speakers and threw it away and replaced it with passes. Grandmama told me if you fill yourself up with garbage, it's probably what's gonna come out. I shrugged it off till I got a bit older, but now I know what she's talking about. That boy done changed up, but keep it real. Independent, I don't need a deal. God twang may be the trademark, but the living God is who made the seal. Supernatural, no Copperfield. Downside with the back of fields. When you're coming from the bottom, you ain't even gotta worry about the mud, cause you walk through it. Check my heels, my God gon' order my steps. You see, he taught me this lesson. If the bait ain't working on your hook, you need to switch up the method. There's people dying every day, folks down and out with depression. Gotta be the light inside the dark place. Wake them up with the message. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing everything that they said I couldn't, going everywhere that they said I wouldn't. My plate was empty till I met the Lord, then he filled it up cause he steady cooking. Defeated death and he gave me life. Killed the lust and gave me a wife. My heart was rotten, he cleaned it up, now I'm bare fruit, I'm truly right. Used to run around trying to ball, taking exits to elude the law. Locked down with no place to go, then he met me there and I got the call. Answer that, you gotta pick it up. I had an empty glass and he filled my cup. Pouring out to all the folks in need, that's all you need cause this is enough. Open it daily, gotta get your portion of bread. This world is sleeping on the truth, it's time to hop out of bed. I get it, I was there as well, so I live out what I said. But judgment's coming and we can't make it right after we're dead. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it, but I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing
here now. W, welcome in everyone. I think everyone's coming on in. Zoomers are coming on in. YouTubers are coming on in. What's goody? What's goody? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys. Let's get the party started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. W's in the chat. What up, YOLO Trader? Yo, yo. What's up, OGH? Trading with Dan. He's in here. What's up, Dropout Trader? Energy in the building. Rob Trades in the house. What up, Dominic? Z Gamer in the building. Come on, stop playing. Traders next door in the house. What up, Stevie Mac? What up, Zyper? Yo, yo, Tyrone. What up, Sam? What up, Xander? Louis G in the building. What's good, Louis G? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Oh man, what a morning! What a morning! Excellent weather out here. What up, Matt? Yo, what's goody? What's goody? What up, bands? Count it up. See Melly in the building. Yo, man, what a morning! What a lovely morning here. Yes, sir. What's up, Jimmy Williams? JY Jazz in the building. What up, JY Jazz? What up, Jimmy Williams in the house? What's goody? What's goody? Mr. Lopez, 3 Ants, Cobra, Janosh. Alright, the squad is in the building. Lovely. Alright. Clubhouse is in the building. What's goody? What's goody? What up, Rafi? What's up, Pia Magnifico? What's good? What's good? Oh, man. How y'all feeling? W London session, W Asian session. Yes, sir. We'll see what New York has in store for us. The George VDM is here. All right, I think we can start now. Does that mean we're good? Let me get some music for Zoom, and we'll rock and roll. All right. Well, let's get started. Welcome in. Let me pray for y'all real quick, and then we will rock and roll here and get this party started. Father in heaven, Lord, I thank you. I pray for every person, Lord, throwing a W in the chat, Lord, participating, putting in the work, putting in the time to make their life better, Lord. I thank you for blessing them. Give them blessings, Lord. that just randomly come out of nowhere, Lord. We thank you for them. We thank you for setting us up. We thank you for setting us up for a comeback, Lord. We thank you for setting us up for victory. We just give you all the glory, Lord, for vision, for clarity, and for the blessings that you give us. We thank you. We honor you here on this live stream, and we give you the glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Yeah. W. A lot of improvements. A lot of growth, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's lower the music a little bit. Let's talk about today, what we got ahead of us here in NY Sesh. And let's rock and roll here. So today is Tuesday, December 10th here. It is another day, another opportunity for us to be disciplined, to be patient, and to be professional in our approach here. So we don't really have much. There's some 8:30, whatever, just, you know, regular, not too much of a high impact news coming in here, so shouldn't be too crazy. We do have NY Open that happened, what, like 10 minutes ago. So NY Open did just go down. I'm not sure what price is doing, but let's go ahead and open this up. Let's take a look at the daily. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. Lower the music. I think the music should be good, no? Hold on. Should be good. Yeah, music should be straight at this point. And let's rock and roll. So let's do a fresh top-down analysis here, and let's see what we got on gold. We'll take a look at S&P here as well, and then we can kind of peek at the NASDAQ if anybody wants to take a look here. So let's take a look at gold, because remember we've really been just chopping around here in this consolidation, right, for a little bit. Yeah, you had this support level here, you had resistance sitting right here, and as you can see, many candles, right, just chopped around in this range overall, just for like a week and a half. And looks like yesterday we finally got this candle to close outside of the range, right? So we got an official breakout on the daily. You see this daily candle now filling the wick, right, to the left hand side, and now we've broken the highs, right? So what do we want to do, right? Does this daily candle here want to continue driving, or are we going to pull back and leave a wick? You know, what will we do here? Will we continue to push up into this range here, right? We got clean traffic moving up, or have we filled the wick at this point and maybe, you know, we begin to kind of pull back and close something like that today? So we don't know. We're going to see. We don't have much news to give us any sort of like high impact push, but we will see how Comics Open comes in, NY Open comes in, and all that. So let's take a look at the 4 hour, because looking at the daily, I am pretty bullish at this point. Let's see what we got going on here on the 4 hours. So 4 hours ranging a bit, right? So you've got this resistance sitting right here, right? 4 hours been pushing up for quite some time. We've also got another resistance to the left here. We've tapped into it, as you can see, with that wick rejection right there. So we really want to see how this 4 hour candle's going to close up here, right? Because if we do close bearish, right, then that may lead us to believe that the daily candle may want to begin to pull back a bit, right, to come back down after filling that wick. And that's basically what the session would look like based off the 4 hour time frame, if we did decide to reject and, you know, continue moving down now on the daily. So let's take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour, yeah, nice little celery play there. Wow, look at this 1 hour candle. Yeah, came back from the gym. So took buys in London, but came back from the gym, and this thing just rocket ship. Yeah, massive move here in the 1 hour time frame. So you still have clean range, right, going on to the left hand side. Let's go mark that off here. So we've got a pretty clean range moving up. You really have closures right now. You know, this 1 hour candle looks pretty good. You're making a bottom wick. I don't, you know, I can see us pulling back here, right, on the lower time frames as well, being that this candle can't seem to break the highs here yet, right? But it still hasn't broke the lows, so that's a good sign. The only issue is it looks like we're running into this choppy side-by-side stuff here on the 15-minute time frame. So I think you're building up a bit of a resistance here. So let's take a look left, and let's see if there's anything else in our way. Not really. Not really. So you got a pretty clean range off the 15-minute time frame, 100 pip range there. You can probably say, hey, this is our advantage point. And then, yeah, that's probably it. You know, closures above there look pretty good. I think closures back below 93 here look pretty solid as well. Yeah, and here might be a mess. You might find yourself chopping around a bit. Let's go ahead and measure that. Yeah, 70 pip range. Yep, it's a bit choppy in there. So, you know, I'm up on the day here, so I'll probably stay out of this range, wait for clean traffic to the left, and you know, take my shot wisely here today. Cool. Sweet, sweet. That's it, man. That's it. How'd you guys do in London? What'd you guys do? Anything? Yeah, boom. Yeah, sells. Yeah, this 4-hour candle can go either way at this point. So I think we get a lot more clarity here when the 4-hour candle closes as well, right? Because we want to see, is this 4-hour candle going to close bearish, right? Or is it going to close bullish? And if it does, is it going to close at this resistance? Or, you know, what is going to happen here? So, yeah, this is going to be a big 4-hour closure. What up, Stephen B? Yes. Yeah, that's it. Got BE, one sell in London. Nice, nice. Oh, did you take like a London, pre-London sell? Pre-London? Yeah, the pre-London sells with money. I think that was over here, right? Yeah, 2 a.m., 3. And then London kind of pushed us back up there. Yeah, good ranges. Yes, these are going to be the ranges I'm playing here today. Okay, let's move this up. Yeah, so I would say 2707 would probably be the advantage point. We'll take it out for now so it doesn't look all too marked up. Let's get rid of that. And then bam, that's it. That's the range. We got 100 pip range to the top side here, 123 pip range. You got 100 pip range to the downside, and that's pretty much as clean as it's going to get today. Right, no trade zone here. Anything pretty much above there looks money. Anything below there looks money for 100 pips too. That's it. Simple day. What up, TK? TK. Trade with Sam in the building. Asian buys. Yes, I took Asian buys and London buys today. What's up, Aaron? Yo, yo. What's good? Tamra's all over the place. She's in every chat. She's in the clubhouse chat, the YouTube chat, the Discord chat. Holy. Tamra, where'd you get buys from on this push? Back at like 2686? Stephen B, how you feeling, brother? Talk to me, man. Just me and you here, man. Just me and you. How we doing? London buys, my entry was celery play right here. So it's embarrassing, honestly, compared to the whole move, but basically this was the trade right here. Bam. So wick fill. So celery play. Man, let's get rid of this. This makes my trade look weak. Hold on. Alright, get out of here. Get out of there. Alright, that looks better. So this was my trade right here. So London open, or a little bit after London open, nice little celery play planted. Price comes down, makes a lower wick, right? Off support here, breaks the highs, fills the wick, and that's it. I'm out. Yeah, it was like 20, 22, 24 pips. And then I came back from the gym and seen this. Boom. I was like, oh, yeah. What a move. What a move. So yeah, that was it. That was my trade in London. Asian, man, I can't even remember. Asian seems like it was like a year ago. Somewhere over here. Some buy position over there. Yeah, you know that, and that's the cool part about trading, man. Like, look, you know what's so crazy? Like, where one trader can take this trade right here, right? And maybe, like, let's say for me in this case, right? So I probably made maybe $1,000 on this trade right here, right? So where one trader can make $1,000 here, right? The same trader can take this, like someone else could be up holding this whole thing and only be up $300, right? So which way is better? Who made more money? Is there even a better way, right? So there's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. There's no this way or that way. It's whatever way works best for you, right? Because where one guy can make $1,000 right here with his strategy, the other guy has a strategy where he's holding much longer, but his lot sizes are much lower, right? So this guy could actually make less than this guy in some cases. You know what I mean? So it's just however you want to go out there and get your money out the market. Yep, and that's, yeah, exactly. So not only can you make it, you can lose it, right? So not only can you make it faster, you can lose it and it's not even it's not a race. That's the thing. I don't think you're understanding, right? It's not a race. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares, right? Because whatever way one person makes money has nothing to do with the other person, right? So it doesn't matter at all at the end of the day. That's what makes trading so cool, so unique, is the fact that there's so many ways to do it. RR, brother, we get you. We got you, brother. RR. Explain. Give us more in-depth detail to what you want to say. RR. Don't. Drop the deets. Yeah. Rafi, how we feeling? Zoomers, hey, oh man. You guys got music? Yeah, you guys are good. What up, Shelly? Yo. Let me cruise down. I'm missing some comments. What up, J Coop? W session yesterday. W sesh. In pre-London, we had a resistance. Which one is most important? Let's go ahead and take a look. Pre-London, we had resistance. Pre-London. So what? Give me a number. Give me the two. Tell me the two resistance that you're looking at. Nikola Tesla in the house. What's good? How we feeling? What's up, Purpose? Man, what a sunrise today. What a sunrise. Got lost in it. Literally. Previous candle closing, no wick at the bottom. Which one, bro? Oh, this one? Yeah. Are we going to see that breakout? Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be our first sign here. But I'm chilling. I'm chilling on the day so far, so whatever happens, happens. But you guys can take trades. Best of luck. We'll see if we get anything that meets the criteria. We did in Asian, we did in London, so we'll see if we can hit a three-peat here today. We'll see if New York got one. Steady mobbing. Johnny Gems mobbing into the clubhouse. What up, Maiko? What up, Chala? What's goody? Yo, Eric P. What's good? Steady mobbing. Steady mobbing, Juan. What's good though? What you guys got? Who took any trade? You guys got any charts you want to review? Throw them in charts for stream, man. My bad. I've been I don't know, haven't been paying attention to that. Charts for stream if you want, light it up. We'll go over some charts today. We'll hang out, have a good time. If you guys got any good questions, I got some good answers. Pre-London support and resistance. Let's take a look. Pre-London. So pre-London was sitting right here. So you probably had support right here. And let me just get rid of it. So you probably had support sitting here. Let's change the color back to white. All right. And then resistance, I would say right here. Because you had some stuff over here to the left. You got these supports here to the left as well. And then you got a little clean range to the downside, which as you see, we broke below. We filled it. Decently clean range to the upside. That's probably how I would have had it. You don't want to take buy. You don't want to have your resistance here because then, you know, you take a buy now and you can get caught up right here, and then if you take a buy over here, you can get caught up right here, right? So above that is where there's much more cleaner range for you to actually catch some pips. Yeah, so anything that happens within there, it's really not your trade. But yeah, probably look like that. Is this XAU USD? Yeah, it is. It is. How do we join the London and Asian? Clubhouse. Join the clubhouse. How come candles these days in London are going up and down, taking its own highs? Yeah, it's weird. You're either getting some smooth price action pre-London, and then London's chopped, or vice versa. So you're either getting like choppy pre-London and nice clean London, or yeah. So I don't know. It's been a little crazy. End of the year, December, choppy markets. A lot of volatility, just kind of closing up the year probably. I think next year we see a lovely market here. I think next year we see a lovely market. 85% of candles talking about a wicks. How come you don't take the trades? Yeah, that's a good question. So you're talking about like, so let's say price moves up here without a bottom wick. So you mean how come I don't take the trade, let's say, to go back down? Kinda, is that what you mean? Like, let's say, take that. If that's what you mean, so sometimes I will consider that idea, right? Especially if we're in this super choppy range, like to the left, let's just say, where price had already chopped around a bunch, you know what I mean? Like just that nasty zone there, right? So if we are in that zone, I will look for fade opportunities. I probably won't take it on this candle itself, but the next candle, that's where I will look for fade opportunities. And the reason why I won't take it most of the time, because typically that chop is a little further up. So like if it's further up here, then, you know, I don't really want to do that until maybe we get up there, then look for the sells. Otherwise, you know, price could, you know, just fluctuate a little bit and just continue ripping up there. So I try and wait for some confirmations versus just one thing. But I will consider that, let's say prices had moved up, right, and just kind of consolidating here now, I will consider targeting that no bottom wick there at a later point. And that's worked really well many times. So a lot of times, like if the candle doesn't have a bottom wick, right, later on candles will actually come down. Let's just say it trends up and does whatever. Later on, candles will actually look, let's say you get a breakout, right, candle closure, the next couple candles will look to target that lower wick there. So we've seen that happen many times. So we use it, just not that alone to get into a trade. Especially if that like 30-minute candle was the open or something of the 4-hour candle, and that 4-hour candle doesn't have a wick yet, and it just happens to go up like 50 pips, you're gonna see that happen quite a bit. Yo, Rafi's on the move. You never know. Check back in with him in like a week. Yeah, just a bit more confirmation. So like I just don't like to rely on one confirmation alone. Like this right here. Like when, you know, I really don't have a good solid concrete plan as to when do I take the sell, and you know, when do I close the profits and all that. So I have no system to that. But you know, I do have a system to maybe later see this breakout where you got no wick here and no wick there and stuff, like targeting those candles right there for a you know, or like a retest of those. See that candle with no wick? Rafi might be swinging back to Bali. Who knows? You know what? Sounded good. Sounded good. I'm too used to Bali. TradingView? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about the other brokers, but I'm using Trade08, so you can do it with them. It's like a $6 a month add-on, and you could just use TradingView. TradingView. Daniel, how we feeling? My guy was in the London session in bed. Holy, that brother was committed. He had his the lights on and all that. Shorty was like, "Yo, dude, what's up with this trading stuff?" He's like, "Don't worry, don't worry. No more Wendy's for long." Man stayed up the whole night. You ever see that meme where it's like the girl, she's like, "I wonder what he's thinking about." Dude's over there just looking at charts. He hasn't been giving me much attention. I wonder what he's been thinking about. Buy low, sell high. There's Johnny Gems. Johnny Gems, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Whoa, don't scream too loud. Hold on. I saved you guys, chat.
Good morning.
I saved you guys.
I'm gonna talk super low.
All right, I think we good. Go ahead.
What's up, my man? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good, brother.
All right, we got it.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. We got Rafi in the house too. On a Tuesday.
Rafi.
The club's going up.
Good chat.
On a Tuesday.
Poppin'.
Sheesh. How you feeling, Johnny Gems? What a morning here in Tampa, eh?
Yo.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Rafi.
What's up,
What's
Rafi?
happening, brother? What's happening? Johnny, what's cooking?
How you
boys.
doing? What's up, my man?
Doing great, man. Good to see you back.
Yeah, facts. Good to be back.
Good stuff. How you doing, Nick?
Yes, sir.
Incredible, brother. You?
Beautiful. Like you said, things are moving fast, man. Busy out here.
They move
Moving
fast. They
fast.
move fast when you got
See you
momentum.
closer than I thought. I'll see you sooner than I thought.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go, Rafi.
Yeah, we're cooking here, moving things around.
Yo, who's gonna
Gotta
be
be
in
super
Tampa
close
for
to
like
us.
New Year's Eve? I think
Huh?
Aaron's pulling up, man. Aaron, anyone else? Let's go.
Oh, dude.
We lit. Aaron, you're gonna be here for New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, Aaron.
That's
Pull up,
awesome.
boom.
Damn,
I
Aaron,
don't
I'm
think
not gonna be here.
but we'll be there in 2025 for sure. So it'll be just a plane ride. That's it.
Yeah, that's nice. Fire.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited.
He's moving and grooving. Green, you pulling up? AB Mike's coming over.
Greenery.
AB Mike's sleeping over. We got the
let's
guest
go.
room for you, AB Mike. Lele might beat you up for it though. I don't know.
Pull up, baby Mike.
Man. Yeah, Green. Yeah. Bring the energy. He's gonna bring in the volume, AB Mike. Yeah, Lele and Maverick were dropping gems last night in Asian session, man. Straight heat.
Yo,
I
they
got
were,
them
man,
up here
for
doing
real.
their thing, you know? I'm gonna start them early. Get them used to the microphone. Bars. Maverick said, hello. That's my guy's new word. Hello and yellow. Hello and yellow. Dude loves yellow because Rubble. Rubble from Paw Patrol.
He loves Rubble, bro.
Dude's a tank. That's like
Right,
Maverick.
he is
Maverick's a
Rubble.
tank.
Leia's Sky and he's Rubble. Yo, Leia's smart though with her ABCs. She knows her numbers. She was able to do that puzzle all by herself too.
Yo, she be doing some wild puzzles. I'm over here like, I don't even think I could have put that one together. Like, how did you... Yeah, she did it quick too.
Yeah, no, dude.
This is GU. What do you think of these ranges? Let's take a look, Norbin. So buys above, sells below. What time frame is this? Am I tripping? What time frame is this? 15 minute? So let's see the 30. Send me the 30 minute, so we can get rid of a little bit of the mess. Let's see if we can get rid of a little bit of the mess. Because sometimes your ranges are going to be much better on the 30. Sometimes they're going to be better on the 15. Like in today's case, I mean, they kind of line up together here. But notice how the 30 makes it much more clean and clear cut. The 15, you could be like, oh, you know what? Let me put one here, and let me put one, I don't know, over here. Like, make sure we got this one. So, and we also got this one over here, right? So, like, the 30 minute just consolidates some of these candles to where it's a little bit more straightforward.
Facts. So use whichever one's more clean and simple.
Right. So now if you're looking at this, now like what I would do is I would just say, all right, buys above here. Or let me use red. Buys above here. And sells below here. That's it. So you can get rid of these two. Right? You don't need those because you're probably not going to take a sell below there, because then you got support sitting here. Right? And you're probably not going to take a buy above here because now you got a resistance. So no need for those two lines, right? Because that can just cause confusion. And then, of course, we don't want to look at that big range like, oh my God, we're just leaving the pips there. But, it is what it is. That's not the healthiest range unless you've got some sort of new clean price action at some point. So unless you get something like this that comes down, right? Let me make it bold. So unless you get something like this, then the range could change, right? If you get a nice clean move, right? Now you're talking like now you got a tradable range if you get closures back above, because you've pushed through all the choppiness. So now there's a nice smooth ride on the way back up here. But as of right now, it's just a little too choppy where you don't really have that clean range, right? You had it over here and you had it back up here, and then it just begins to get choppy there. So you gotta wait for new fresh price.
Right. Why even participate or settle for that range, that choppy range, when there's just way cleaner range above and below that? Exactly. And all you have to do is wait.
Yeah. That's the 1 hour. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, then the same thing, you know, if we get a support here, you can take it below, but you in the back of your mind, you know what's there on the 15 and the 30. So sometimes that just doesn't make sense, right? So I think buys above here. Look at all this clean range you have. Partials somewhere around this area, midway through the range, and then the rest up here. That's what I would do. You know, that's what I would be doing. But that doesn't make mine right and yours wrong or anything like that. But that's probably what I would do in that situation. It's just, is it worthy? Is the range worth it? You know, and it's like a lot of traders, and I used to do this too. It's like, well, we're gonna be in this range all day. Well, then that's fine. Just don't take a trade that day. What do you mean don't take a trade dude? Don't take a trade that day. Yeah, that's when I heard of. I finally found out about a no trade day. Blew my mind. You could actually come to the desk and not take a trade. It was mind blowing.
Because if you were to settle for the worser range or just go against the plan and potentially lose money, I think we would all, after doing that, after losing money, we would all rather have a no trade day than losing money. And then over time, we actually make money on those no trade days, because those are days where it's a bit risky to participate, right? And where we could have a higher chance of losing money.
Yeah. Yep.
So long term, we make more money by having no trade days.
Yeah, it was like an epiphany. I'm like, damn, I wish somebody would told me that a couple days ago. Would have saved a couple accounts. So you don't actually have to press the button every day. No, not at all. Oh, gotcha.
It's like your boss calls you and says, yeah, you don't have to come in today.
But you go in anyway?
Off, you know? Yeah, will you like get upset?
Yeah.
No, you're like, oh, great. I'm going to work today. I'll pay that.
Right. Yeah. That's that thing with trading, right? It's like you show up, you expect to get paid just like any job, but like some days you show up, wait for 4 hours, and you don't get any trades. You don't get paid at all. That's hard for a lot of people to bear, you know.
That's because they're used to getting paid for participation.
Right.
You're not getting paid for participation out here in the jungle, right? You either hunt or you don't eat. So you gotta go get it. There's no participation trophies. There's no, you showed up here today, so the market's just guaranteed to, give you a little something. It's really not. So that goes for business, man. Business in general. You guys want to be successful entrepreneurs. Like, you have to go get it. Gotta go get it. You gotta govern yourself. It's called self-control. Self-control is mind control. You control the mind, you control yourself. Simple game. I feel like it all starts with the food you eat. Legit. If you can't keep something out of your, digestive system, how are you going to lay off the market? And one thing rolls over to the other. So one discipline rolls over into other areas. It's a beautiful thing. When momentum comes, oh man. Someone say a little something?
Like, if you go hungry, bro, like, have you done that before? Like, you're hungry and you go shopping, like grocery shopping?
You'll take
That's
anything.
the best time for
You be picking up Legos, Lego waffles.
Everything looks good.
Yeah, right.
Yo, everything looks good. You end up spending like $500. Like, damn.
Oh.
I only needed $150 worth of stuff. Yeah, never go shopping on an empty stomach. Start getting a bunch of stuff you never even eat. The Big Mo. Shafiq, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's go, DJ Scratches.
WDJ Scratch.
Light work.
Scratches, let's get it. On the birthday too.
On the birthday. Yeah, your emotions will get you, man. Remember the other day, emotions got me here. Remember I moved the range and took a loss and should have taken the loss. I forget where that was, but I think it was.
Oh, what's the one you were gonna close that trade?
This one here. This one right here. So okay, so look, this could happen at any level, right? So I'm gonna show you how it happened to me the other day. So originally, right, when I did the breakdown, my own breakdown, I logically, with zero emotion, looked at the markets and said blah 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 blah, and I'm gonna use, this as my support level, right? So I clearly seen this one, I clearly seen this one. I said, all right, I'm gonna use this one right here, right? And here comes the candles barreling down, right? Pushing bearish, breaking 4-hour lows, and then you get this closure, right? And then now we're saying, okay, if this celery comes, it's over. We're in this money trade right here, right? So the celery comes, but look what I did, right? So I say, you know what? This is how the candle closed. I say, you know what? I'm going to use this range instead. So that was my emotions kicking in, right? Because I was waiting on the celery play, and I kind of got the celery play, but there was one little thing off, right? And it was like, closed back above the range, but we could use this range. It's the more fresh range, you'll come up with your little excuse, blah, 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 blah. Clean traffic to the left, blah, 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 and what happened? Came down, wicked me in, and I had to pay the price. I had to pay the price, right? Because emotion got me, right? Emotion made me pay here, because had I not switched it, I would have had a fake out. Had I not switched it, I would have seen that break of the low and said, oh, baby, we're definitely setting buy stops now. And that could have been a winning trade for me, right? Had I stuck to logic. Now, you won't see that happen to me much, but again, it can happen at any level. It's still going to happen from time to time. So always stick with your most logical plan there, right? That should be a lesson. I changed that because I wanted to make it seem like something that I wanted to see versus what actually took place. Therefore, it bit me and I had to pay the price, right? When I could have actually had a much more clear vision of what was going on, waited for the pack runner, and then took the buys on the way up. Right? So you don't learn these lessons on the winning trades. You only learn them on these losers.
That's facts, dude.
Yep. But that was last week.
Literally.
Was that Monday?
Just switched your ranges. That was Monday.
Might have been.
Just switched your ranges to just so you could take a trade, basically.
To fit what I wanted to do. But the market don't give a rip what I want to do, right? It's going to do what it wants to do. And had I continued to stick with my logical plan, I would have seen the market better in a way that I could have seen the bullish move up, right? Because it closed back in the range there. So, just a nice little lesson.
Good lesson to never switch the plan up,
Yep.
Like, you came to the markets a couple hours before, set up that logical plan, No need to switch it up.
Yep. Now, one thing I must say is, out of the last 100 trades, I can't remember any one besides that one where I actually kind of really broke my plan, right? Maybe one other one, but that's a progression for me, right? Because at one point it was every day, and then it was every other day, and then it was every week, and then it was every couple weeks, and then it was once a month, right? And now you see how as you begin to get system oriented and put in the time and go through the lessons and go through the losses and the failures, you begin to say, you know what, like, yeah, let me just stick to that playbook thing. It keeps me safe. So, but here and there, you're gonna go a little outside the box. You dig? Yep. So always keep in mind, protect this house. You know what I mean? Remember what I said yesterday. Time is what wears down the trader, right? Sitting in your session for an hour, 2 hours, time begins to get to you, and it begins to wear you down, and then it begins to make you hallucinate, wouldn't you say? And start to see things that aren't really there, right? So keep that in mind. Stay on the defense.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, give me 1 sec. Be right back.
Yeah, something that I do also, like to avoid, because I mean, you can only stay focused for a short period of time. What I do is like I set 2 alarms, the support and resistance alarm, and then I go and do my thing. Whenever the alarm goes off, I don't even look at the chart, I look at what time it is. And it is like, let's say if it's like 9:20, we still have 10 more minutes. I don't look at the chart, I just set a reminder for 8 minutes. So whenever that goes in, I go into the 2 minutes reminder and see where price is. And if you see like you reject it or it's not even nowhere, close it, and I just go and do my thing because it has to close above that alarm setup. So, it's something that it helps to kind of like keep your eyes off, but also keeping you focused, like you are looking for this. And if you don't see it, then we just go on up.
Right. It's like you're not even giving yourself, the opportunity to allow emotions come in, right? Because you just took your mind off it. You're doing something else, and you're letting your plan just play out like you logically wanted to. And since you're not there, there's really no opportunity for emotions to come in and try to mess with you.
Absolutely, and that's a distraction, like that's something that I tell my guys all the time. It's like you need to put yourself in a position to eliminate distractions. So failure, fear, all those things are distractions. So what do? You focus on your plan. You focus on the thing that you want to do and execute. So at this moment, you do your analysis, when volume comes in, and I set my alarms, and I know, based out of what I'm looking for, this is what I want to see. If the alarm goes off and it closes above, regardless, if it takes a loss or whatever, I know what I want to do. And if the price gives me that, then I go for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what you want and you see it and you execute. And you already know, right? There's going to be 2 results. It's going to be a win or a loss.
Right.
But the fact that I'm not convincing myself or talking myself into or out of a trade, that gives me that little edge for me to remain focused and be able to make a coherent thinking, decision making.
Dropping gems.
Makes a lot of sense.
See you later, Yanosh.
Yeah,
Have a great day,
have
brother.
a good day, brother.
Peace, Noosh.
Yeah, sometimes I'm on a call with one of my guys and I see my iPad like do the thing, and then the phone here in the computer does the thing, all the alarms goes off. And I look and there's nothing you can do, it's like, but at least that the setup was there.
Exactly.
Let's go, PM man. If we go, good work, dude. Damn.
%, Louis G. You can't be at the baddest box looking for all pitches that the guy's gonna throw. Just look at one thing only. That's it. Then you adjust. You know, you're in 2 strikes, then you make an adjustment. And that's what we do here. You're looking for buys and then things changes, then you make an adjustment based out of price, you know, whatever it does. So look for one thing and then you adjust accordingly.
One hour closure coming up. Five minutes. 5 minutes. We got 35 minutes for the NYSE Open. Should be bringing in some volume. Buy stops if we close above? Yeah, that would make sense. Yep. 30 looks good. 1 hour looks good. 1 hour, it's a new 1 hour candle too, so definitely expecting a bottom wick, right? New 1 hour candle and then potentially a range fill. You do have a NYSE Open coming in, so that's typically when we're going to fill the range. So we'll see what happens on the closure. We got 4 minutes. Kenneth, what's good? How are you, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Imagine we fill this range here in 3 minutes. Some of you guys are hitting buy. We might do it. We might do it. Look at this. Look at the volume coming in. You can feel it. When I lost the trade, how would I deal with it? Yeah, I would definitely revenge trade. I revenge traded pretty much all my losses. And a lot of times, like with the revenge trade, I would also up the size on it. And then I would literally just give myself, it was so dumb. I would literally give myself like 2 shots before either blowing the account or blowing the challenge or whatever. Just stupid stuff, right? Just trying to revenge trade. So yeah, I did that a lot early on. That was my biggest hurdle, was just really taking that loss and not being okay with it. That's why we preach a lot of that here now, right? Because at one point that was pretty much my biggest struggle. So that's the thing that I talk about, you know, because that's what held me back the most. And once I figured that out and got to understand that it was okay to have a red day, then, you know, it started to get better. It didn't get better right away, but I'll never forget the one day that I really kind of came to the conclusion. I had such a beautiful week. It was so nice. I had taken such good trades, and then like that last Friday, I blew the account. So I sent it over to a friend of mine. He was like, dude, like you just got to be honest right now. You can't handle losses. So like if you take one loss, you have to just stop trading for the day, bro. Like otherwise you continue to work yourself into this downward spiral, and it keeps costing you your account and all your money and stuff. So I just started taking that a little bit more serious day by day. And yeah, you guys know the big word for me was like responsibility, and just trying to be a little bit more professional in my approach to these losses in the markets and being okay with them. So, you know, you're never going to see someone's P&L be all green all month, right? All year. So it's unrealistic to expect that of yourself, right? So it's okay to have a red day. You just got to trade for tomorrow. Yeah, that was a big one that continued to ring bells, was trade for tomorrow, and I started saying that over and over and over, like when I would approach the desk in the morning, and making sure that that day I was going to trade for the next day, meaning I would have that account still. I wouldn't make any stupid, you know, emotional decisions on it. And again, slowly, right, slowly but surely, eventually I began to improve and improve and improve day by day. It's hard. It is hard. That's why most people don't make money with this. Everything's hard. Literally. Everything's going to be tough in life. Everything you do. unless you just got enough to where you either just don't care, right? And you'll be homeless and just literally enjoy the birds of the air and the sun and the beautiful fresh air, or you're going to make so much money where you'll never have to do a thing in your life and you could just sit on the couch. Other than that, if you're in between those two, life's going to be hard. Anything you do is going to be tough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be, you know, not the easiest thing, right? A bit of a challenge. So you got to pick your heart.
So facts, my brother.
Which one are you willing to deal with? The Prather traders in the house. My man.
Hey, what's good?
My
Prather
man.
trader?
So yeah, this actually looks pretty good. I might throw a little one contracty on this. I'm yeah, obviously gotta wait for a bottom wick and all that. Homeless, yeah, man. I be meeting homeless people that are happier than me. Happier than a lot of people I know. Real happy. No bills. No bills, man. Enlightened and all that. Yeah. They need nothing. Nothing. Is there a way to try it? Yeah. Leave your house. Jump on a Greyhound. One that's going to go to California. And just set a timer. Just set a random timer. And just put it for, I don't know, 16 hours. And once that timer goes off, the next stop, you jump out. No cell phone, no money, just the clothes on your back. And then you never look back. You never call anyone. You never do anything. You just off grid. And then see how you like it. You never know. You might meet some angels. You might meet some special people. You never know. You never know. Who ever seen the movie Into the Wild? Anyone? Such a great movie. Such a good one. Yeah, we closed above that 4-hour range too. Or we didn't close yet, actually. I'm sorry. Yeah, so my candle didn't close yet. I'm already hungry. Oh, starving. Oh my god, TK. Oh my goodness, dude. You would have to bring snacks. You would need to set yourself up for at least 72 hours where you didn't even, like, if you didn't get anything, because you're going to have to stay ready. Like, you're going to have to stay supplied up. Like, your book bag can't go empty just in case you're in a pinch. Man's like, I knew I had some, could have sworn I had some Butterfingers down here somewhere. Gonna be back. He's like, I'm hungry. Come to think of it, I ain't doing this.
She get TK to do a fast next year. 2025 goals. TK fasting.
He ends up dying though, right? Yep.
That'd be crazy.
Just like all of us. Just like all of us. TK's gonna be fasting next year.
TK fasting? Nah.
Lily, what's happening, brother? Oh, wow. Look at that. You see, you got it done.
What's that?
I don't think coffee counts as... I think coffee breaks it fast, yeah?
Coffee?
Depends what's in the coffee.
If it's not black. If it's black, I think you're good.
I don't think TK does straight black coffee.
Hit that with a Mocha Choco Espresso, 2 pump, 3 weaves.
The only time TK's fasting is when he's sleeping.
Even then, he probably got a snack on the nightstand. Wake up in the middle of the night.
That's what I was
Grab a little
say.
some right here.
Right.
Little mint or something just to get something in. Little Jolly Rancher.
Right.
Is it a good idea to place buy stops? Yeah, so it's not a bad idea. This wick could be a little steeper here, which I would probably think will happen, especially because it's a new 1 hour and 30. And I think it's yeah. What time is it? Yeah, it's and a 4 hour too. So we'll see if we get a steeper one. But it's also not a bad idea to have a buy stop. We clean. $15-minute is still a little steep for me as well. 67 pips. So I'm trying to get a bottom wick down here like 35, 40, 45 pips, and then have that as my stop loss for the break of the highs. What's your Starbucks order? When am I gonna go on holiday? I think that week, the week of the 25th, I think we'll probably take most of that week off. Yeah, I'll be traveling as well that week.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right?
Yeah, Christmas falls in the middle of the week this year. If it was like falling on maybe like Friday or something, it'd be different. We could have streamed like throughout the week, but
Right.
1 hour looks good too. Yeah, the buys don't look bad here. I'm gonna wait for the 15 closure just to make sure we're not gonna run down and break that low here after breaking the highs. Then we should have some pretty good volume coming in. 9:15, 9:30. Might just come back into the range. It could. 4 hour candle's still open here. So we still got, we tapped into that resistance. We still got that wick to fill. So we could still see a push up here. Maybe 9:15 gives us another celery type of play, and then bam. XRP? Oh man, you didn't know? BlackRock's putting 9 trillion in there. Nah, you guys don't believe that, right? You seen that news come out? That BlackRock was gonna put 9 trillion in XRP? Why would they do that?
I didn't.
Why would they do that? Out of their $11 trillion at the highs, that just wouldn't make sense. But, you know, everyone else is going to feed off that news and get in, and you already know. You already know what's going to happen there. And then after that, BlackRock will probably throw a trillion or two. Yeah. We're going to throw 9 trillion. Just, we didn't tell you when we were going to throw the 9 trillion. Yeah, Pia Magnifico, yeah. Nah, any logical, solid group is not going to be excited about that. Yeah, exactly. A little promotion before the dump. How you doing? So sad. Once it gets start talk around the office, you know, the office space and the jobs and all that, XRP. Once that's happening, it's over. It's over. You're too late. Time to pay the fee. You're too late. Yeah, so maybe 9:15 here. We'll see. See if we get that steeper bottom wick or not. Texas. What are we doing in Texas? WJ Coop. Oh, that thing over there in Dallas. That's right. I forgot we're going to be in Dallas. That thing over there, right? That thing? So Rafi, we talking before holidays, after holidays?
Nah, March now.
March.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's coming in. It's coming in
Lovely,
pretty
lovely.
quick.
Can't wait.
Yeah, yeah. Making some moves over here before we go, and it's gonna come pretty fast, man. I mean, we're already kind of halfway December, and then January is gonna fly. Yeah, and February is just shorter than all the other months, and then here we go. It's coming in
Yes,
quick.
sir. Coming in quick.
Facts, dude. You're excited?
Oh man, very, very excited.
Facts.
Like,
Maybe.
yeah, it's just home, you know? Like, we've been here, grateful for all the time we were here, and new chapter, you know? And I'm ready for that.
Love it.
W. New season, brother.
New chapter, new season, new year. Yeah,
New environment. Yep.
yeah.
All right, so a break of the high here and nothing yet. So will we come down for the bottom wick? Why don't I take the trade? Which trade? Isn't the record 7? No, it's not even 8. It's 9. 9. What is this? Hold on. 9, 10. It's 10 and 1, 2. No, it's 11 and one more here. What? Yeah, 11. What's the losses? 4, 11 and 5. The actual record is 11 and 5. Should we update the record? Let's update the record. 11 and 5. Sorry, I don't know if you want to hear that or not, but 8, 9, 10, 11. So the 9. All right, W. All right, so let's see what we do. I don't think we really broke the low, right? We just kind of, yeah, we didn't. I don't think we broke the low there. But we'll see what happens. 15 closures coming up in like a minute. On Friday, I added an extra win to the record. Really? Really? When was that? Because actually, I haven't added anything to the record since. What date was that?
Yeah, we took our loss on Friday.
Yeah. No, but I didn't add anything since like Tuesday. They're all sitting up here. So I haven't even touched the record on OBS since Tuesday. Let me get the audit. Pull the audit up. Bring in the audit.
Replay.
Yeah. Update the record.
Instant replay.
Appreciate you keeping me accountable. I think in 2025 we're getting rid of the record and all that BS, and I want to make this about us, not about me and all that. Like, I think we're gonna go just Raja style.
Facts.
No pips. Don't worry about how many pips I got on my trade.
sport.
Don't worry about how much I made on it. Don't worry about the record. I'll keep my records of TradeZella and stuff. You keep your records and we'll be good. All right, so this candle ends up closing with about like no top wick here. So probably not going to take a position. If we would have had that nice celery look, I probably would have been interested. What time was that on the stream? I'll go back and look. Maybe you're right. I don't remember doing that. I don't think I even added it. And if I did add it, I probably added it from one of these and still added the loss. Stand by. Please explain why the trade doesn't seem the greatest, because we just been moving up now for 100 pips, right? So our nearest support is sitting way down here at this point on the 15. Same thing with the 30-minute, right? We're 100 pips away from any of that. So that's where it begins to get tough, right? And this point, if we would have closed, see how this candle closed? If this one would have closed more like this, right? The way it was looking before, that would have been much better, right? Because now you have like this beautiful pattern that you can take on the break of the highs there, where now you end up pushing up, closing without a top wick, really 100 pips away from support, right? So that's probably when you're going to potentially begin to see some sort of retracement back down, right, before it moves back up. And then if it does move up, it moves up, right? So you have to make a decision now based off of what you know about price. 100 pips from support, previous candle closing without much of a top wick, halfway through the range. You have to make your educated decision now on whether or not this is something that you want to pull the trigger on. Price can either go up or down here, right? So which one would you bet probability wise right now? So if it's up, then take the buys, right? If it's to come back for pullback, then wait for pullbacks, wait for new supports to form, and then take your buys, right? When you believe the probabilities a little bit more in your favor. Win rate, swim rate.
Obsessed.
Timestamp. I think TK's checking. He said stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by.
I would say trade management's a bit more important than win rate too, because I mean, you can have a 50% win rate and still be profitable if you're making more on your winners than you do on your losers. So I don't think win rate really matters.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of all that. All that stuff. I probably should keep it because it does look good, but I'm not doing this for my ego, and because I would say, well, I want you to watch me. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? If the education is suiting you, let's have you here. If not, let's get you to where you need to be educated so you can move on with your life. Don't need to prove it or anything, you know what I mean? Just here to educate and teach. And if you want to be a part of it, we're gonna win. We're going to the highest levels, right? So if you want to be a part of it, roll with us. If not, roll out, you know, and go find a better place to learn from and something that's gonna click with you. Yeah, no more this and that and all that. It's over. Get rid of it all. I'm deleting the YouTube channel now. Can we take a celery play if the previous candle closes back with no wick on the top? For example, there was a 1 hour celery around 12 UK time. 12 UK, what would that be for me? Uh-oh, clubhouse. So you break. Explain the celery in London. Yeah, so that was a celery that was where is that trade? Right here, right? So that was one where price had pushed down during pre-London, right? So we started to come into this 30-minute support, or I'm sorry, 1 hour support and 4 hour support here. You see, like, price comes down, right? Taps into this overall zone here. And then if you look at the 4 hour, right, price also came down. This was the candle here. Boom, starts tapping into support. So now we know, okay, supports are now being tapped, aka targets are being tapped on the 4 hour and on the 1 hour, right? So now we're looking at the 30-minute and we're thinking, all right, well, maybe we can get some sort of a push back up in the range here, right? Some sort of a fake out with the daily technically still being bullish and the 4 hour still being bullish as well. So that was where we went down to the 15. We've seen that we had some nice closures. We didn't take it off of this. We didn't take it here. We waited for that candle to close right there. All right, and as that candle closed, you had the last 15 minutes of the 1 hour candle here. So that was our opportunity, right, to fill this wick. So the buy was taken right on the break of that high. Notice how this low came down, respected the previous low, pushed up, broke the high, filled the wick, and that was the trade. 80% closure right here at the wick fill, about 24 pips, and then the runner got stopped at break even on that. Yeah, so it was a pretty good trade. It was a trade good enough for me to say, hey, this is an A+ trade, right? And that's why I increased my size on that position. Is there a chart that shows the candlestick patterns I use? Yeah, there's actually even better than a chart. If you go into the YouTube channel, you'll go and you'll see the Playbook 2.0. Check that video out, and that's going to be much better than any sort of chart or graph or picture or anything like that. Yeah, so this is a good move. So I actually had 5 contracts in. Price kind of came down. It respected the lows there. Came back up. As it came back up, I added another 4. Yeah, I think 4. And then I had 9 contracts in total, and it made for a nice wick fill right there.
Yeah, it's a nice trade right there.
Yeah.
Where'd you close profits at?
Wick fill.
Mm.
Yep.
Nice. How many pips was that?
It was like 23.
Nice.
Yeah, so keep in mind, like, this was all like a higher time frame targeted area that we're paying attention to see how we begin to react in this overall zone. So just like last time, see how we wick down and then boom, we push back up. Same thing here, only this time it just took a little extra work to get up there, but eventually it did. What time we got? 9:24. All right, we'll see how we do here at 9:30. Then after that, we'll probably call it because we're gonna need to pull back anyway.
9:30 coming up.
Do I look for one or I look for usually 1R, whatever it is. So like over here, I think it was about 1R, right? I think stops were right here. Yeah, so yeah, like 1R is fine for me, especially for partials. If runners can run, great. If not, no biggie. Yeah, we took that, and then yo, when I got back to the gym, or when I got back from the gym, price was like way up here. I'm like, damn,
Damn.
that's wild. Should we wait for bearish candle always on the celery play? So that's a good question. So like, let's say you have a breakout here. So a lot of times we draw it up to look something like this, right? And then take your buys on the break of the highs there. But the middle candle doesn't really matter what color it is. Bullish, it could be bullish here too, kind of like this. So that's why I wanted to see this candle here. Remember how it was sitting just like that for like pretty much the majority of the candle? That's what I wanted to see, because if we would have had that, I would have been much more confident executing on this candle, right, for price to continue to move up. But when it closes like this, you know, it's a different story now, right? A little bit of a different candle. So yeah, so keep in mind, it doesn't matter what color this candle here is, as long as it's typically above whatever range you're looking at, you're still in motion to move up. If this guy closes like that though, then like in today's situation where you have that, let's say like this, right, then that gets a little bit more difficult because you got like no wick in the top here. All right, we'll see what happens with 9:30. We got what, 4 minutes? 5 minutes? 4 minutes. Be right back.
Get that. Yeah, gold is a juice box this morning.
Yo, how was your trip?
Bro, it was amazing. It was awesome.
Yo, that steak, bro, that looked fire.
It looked amazing, right? It was fire. Hit the spot. I got two of them things.
Overall?
What do you say?
How was the food overall in the? How long was the cruise?
The cruise was a 4-day cruise.
Huh.
Yeah, honestly, the food was really good. Even like the free food, like the all exclusive food, like that food was still really good as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go?
We went to the Bahamas.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, man. That was my favorite day, getting off at the Bahamas and chilling out by the beach. Definitely my favorite day.
How did it feel not looking at the charts or even thinking about trading at all those 4 days?
Honestly, it was great. Honestly, it was like a detachment. I felt like disconnected from everything.
That's awesome, man. We need that.
Yeah, right. So I was just like free to just be with myself, think whatever, really have no connection to anything, honestly.
I would have been staring at the charts the whole time. No, I was kidding.
That's, yeah.
Must watch charts.
I feel that.
I'd be up for London, staring out into the abyss.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how to explain it, but it was definitely just nice, you know, like every single week this year I was on the charts, and then this 1 week I just disconnected and wasn't on at all. I don't know how to explain it really, but it was nice. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's just a feeling of maturity, control, You know, it's just like, you know, that trading doesn't run your life, you know, because you could let this run your life if you let it, you know. So just the fact that you did that, man, and you enjoy yourself, that's W.
Right.
Psychological win right there.
Facts. Yep. I didn't feel like I had to take a trade. Right, Green? Must take a trade. Yeah, it was good.
You got Wi-Fi there or no?
No, I didn't get any Wi-Fi. You could have bought the Wi-Fi package, but I honestly didn't want to get it because I didn't want any connection to the phone. I just wanted to be me and my girl. That's it.
Good decision.
Enjoy the time. Enjoy the conversations. Enjoy the thoughts coming in. That's really it.
W. Living in the moment.
Okay. Living in the moment. Exactly.
Goldie, Goldie. Will we continue up here on gold? Or will we break the lows to cruise down? We really don't have any signs of cruising down. No signs of struggle at this point. But look how far we are as well, so kind of stuck here. Man, I feel like, I would say like 60% of trades have been in the clubhouse. Literally over the last, what, month and a half?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yep.
London, a lot of London, a lot of Asian. Mainly London.
Really hasn't been that many trades in the YouTube.
New York session, a little choppy.
London almost every session.
London's been great.
Thinking, right?
Honestly, London's my favorite. London's like low key my favorite session now.
Damn.
Order filled. Order filled. Two days in a row.
Good Aaron, London's a vibe.
Goldie. What'd you say?
None.
Oh yeah, London. Nah, London's lit. I feel like London has the cleanest price action. Why didn't you guys tell me about London before this? Like I've been cleaning up in London, just coming to New York and just watching price. Seems like over the last month and a half.
When I was going to London, that was the best too. I gotta stop being soft.
Yeah, you're being soft.
Being a loser.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Nah, you said it too.
Best time to wake up for London? I think the best time to show up is like 1:30 a.m. Eastern. So 1:30 a.m. So pre London. My sleep schedule.
London has been bringing the volume late.
It really,
session.
yeah, it does. It's either like pre London or then you gotta wait for a little bit after London open.
Yeah, early, like sometimes like earlier this year, like the 4-hour candle on Oanda, it was like 1 p.m. my time, which is, I don't know what time it is for UK. Well, yeah, like 1 a.m. for you guys. So like 1:32, you'll see volume. That's like the pre-London session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like pre-London. I mean, just go back and look at London session, you know, study it and see, okay, look, where's 1:30? So this is 1:30 a.m. Eastern, right? And then what happened on the next candles? Boom, 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 right? Lots of volume here. Then you got London open right here. London open. This is a 30-minute time frame, right? And then so see how we got most of the volume in London, pre-London. London open chopped around a bit, and then right after that, boom. So like, just depends on when the volume comes in for London. If it's pre-London, then typically the move is gonna happen later, right? And if it's if it's London open, or if it's not pre-London, then usually London open gives you the good move. Better to miss out than yeah. I'm not forcing any trades. I don't even know if I'm trading today. I'm already up 1,600, so I don't even know if I'm taking trades here today. I'm just vibing, setting some ranges up, helping with some analysis. The boss already paid me.
You got 2 hits and a walk, bro. That's a good day.
That's a great day. I'm just here to help you guys with anything.
2 walks and a base hit.
See how I can serve you. I traded Asian, London, and now New York before work at 11. I'm trying to... Yeah, Christian, man. Christian. Yeah. Someone asked my sleep schedule. It's like 10 or 10:30 I go to sleep, and like 2:20 I wake up. So swiftly, quick, in and out of sleep. Yeah, I would say 10:15 to like 2:15. So a stellar 4 hours. A lovely 4 hours of peaceful rest. Yeah. And the more I do that, the more I realize we don't need as much sleep as we think.
Just like food.
Just
we
like
don't need
food.
as much for the calories. Yeah.
So true.
Just like food, just like money, just like fame, just like it all. We think we need much more than we actually do.
So true.
It's an illusion. Yo, peace and blessings, Big Dan. Let's go, brother. Welcome, welcome. All right, gold gonna break the lows here. Watch this. Coming downtown. Downtown. Whoa. Oh yeah, major bleeder. 1 hour pack runner. Wow. It's that 9:30. What about NAS? What's NAS doing? Same thing or? Oh no, actually doing totally different things here. You don't see that often. Matrix wants you to sleep 8 or 9, so you can't. Yeah, of course. Of course. They want you sleeping. Sleeping, man. Imagine
sense.
just laying there like a log doing nothing. Just doing nothing. Just taking up space. Just laying there. Poke him with a stick.
And you're honestly more tired the more sleep you get, honestly, right?
Yup. That's always the best when people are like, Nick, I don't know how you do it, man. I just wake up tired. I'm like, dude, if you're waking up tired, there's sleeping 9 hours, there's something seriously going on.
Right.
You gotta figure that one out, dude. You shouldn't be waking up
It's like,
tired
are they
after 9 hours.
so are they telling us to get 8 hours of sleep so we could feel more energized or so we could be more tired? That's the thing now. Because anytime I got more sleep than usual, I always felt more tired.
Dude, Wade was saying, he's like, yo, once I was hanging out with these billionaires, or a billionaire, and they were all getting sandwiches for the company, and the billionaire was like, just get me something, and everyone else was getting sandwiches. Like, dude, what are you eating sandwiches for? To Wade, and Wade's like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, you can't let that stuff slowing you down, bro. Eating bread, eating this. He's like, during the day, you gotta eat for your mind. Like, that stuff's gonna slow you down. He's like, he's like, you don't get to these levels eating bread in the afternoon. Man, gotta stay away from that bread.
That's major facts.
Yeah, the diet,
Also,
your diet's
like,
everything.
Are you dehydrated? Because a lot of people, don't drink water. Your body's made up of 70% water alone. The brain is about 80, I think.
Stay away from
It's
salt.
just like you don't drink water, you're gonna feel lethargic.
Right.
You do this as a test. Don't drink water and go to the gym. You'll see how fatigued your body will get quickly, especially if you run. Keep yourself hydrated and go to the gym, and you'll see that you don't get as fatigued as quick.
Yeah, true. Electrolytes. That's why I like. I take a nice shot of salt before I go to the gym. That's like pre-workout. That's the natural remedy.
Going.
Blood flow. You got a nap during the day then? Nah, I don't nap during the day. Believe it or not, I don't nap. I think in the beginning when we first started the clubhouse, I napped a little bit, but my body got used to it.
Like it's just an animal, bro.
I'm just moving from one thing to another all day. All day long. Yeah, I can't even remember the last day outside of a couple days when we first started the clubhouse that I really didn't rise or watch the sunrise. Like I've been watching the sunrise every day for a while. A hot minute now. It's a beautiful thing. Most people very rarely even get to catch a sunrise, you know? And if they do, they're in the car, they're putting up makeup on, they're rushing to work, they're driving with their knee. The guy's driving, he's eating a bowl of cereal. You know, he can't really enjoy it. You know, he's late, he's checking his clock. How about just literally sitting out and just watching that thing rise? It's a beautiful, beautiful way to start your morning.
Yep.
Did we catch a move up? We caught buys, but we caught them earlier. Spilling the chocamocha on his tie. He's running late. Something really good in your day. If you're a very like go person, like even if you're not, a good exercise at the end of every day is kind of recap the day. Like you may find things there that are important, like, you know, sometimes like you'll catch yourself, you started your day late, or like someone got you ticked off in traffic and you just like outbursted stupid like negative stuff, and you got to the office and things weren't how you wanted and you got mad at someone else. Like sometimes you don't realize you do things unless you actually go back and retrace your steps for that day. And then after that, after you write down everything of the day, you can go and say, hey, what did I do good? What wouldn't I have done if I could, you know, go back? And that's how you change your life. It's the work. This is the work.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on a perfect schedule now. Yep, that's right. I found my groove. I found my flow. Let's go, Louis G. Big W. Yeah, we sitting green today, boys. We're sitting green. Peace, Louis G. What do I think about buys above? I mean, I didn't even like buys here, right? So because our nearest support's down there, so buys above here is a definite no-no. Unless we get a pullback. That's all we need. For new buys, you're gonna need a pullback. Gold just juiced. Daily candle just said,
yeah, man.
Let's go. Lovely move on the daily. You needed that. Once we got that breakout, see how we consolidated for a while. Breakout, boom. Oh, FX Phil. W. Yeah, especially when you get to watch it after you just traded London session, hung out with the squad, got a solid workout in, literally hit like a 30-minute sauna session, meditated, visualized, and now you're just coming out watching the sunrise. Just a beautiful thing.
Bro, that's a dessert right there.
It's amazing. That's my morning every morning.
That is really great.
That's how we roll. It's worth it.
Yeah.
The work is
100%.
worth it.
Brings you happiness.
I do wake up a little later on the weekends though, not gonna lie. Usually like 6 o'clock maybe.
It makes sense, you know, with your
Not
sleep.
even a lot of people.
Weekends I'll sleep in till like 6 a.m., which is more than enough. Still get to the gym, still watch the sunrise. The only thing I don't get to do is trade London that day.
Which day is that?
But I do get to pop a webinar off if we're talking about the
Saturday.
weekend, Saturdays. Get to hang out with some elites. W, filled that whole ranger. I know you explained the London trade, but why was it a celery? Just because of the formation of the candles. So if we go back, we'll see here that. And again, let me get rid of this. This price action just makes this trade look like just peanuts here. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. So that was the pattern right there. You know what I mean? So you have price running into this higher time frame support right after crashing down. You have a support formed on the 15. We didn't take that though because I wasn't confident in that candle alone, right? The next candle pushed up, pulled back. Next candle came down, broke the lows here, and then pushed up. So I actually got activated on this candle. And I had five contracts here. And then the next candle opened up, came down, right? Respected the low as anticipated. As it was beginning to move back up, I set another 4 contracts sitting right here. So now once that candle flipped, I was activated, and then so I added to the position and then just wanted that wick fill. So the formation makes it like a celery play, right? I think the original idea was kind of like a support, right, and a push up, but then it kind of turned into it. Remember how I said these type of positions just kind of like fall into your lap like the celery play? So that's what happened there. Deja vu all over again.
That was a good trade, bro.
Facts. Yeah, it was a good trade. It was the same position I took and lost the other day. Right here. And where'd it go? Yeah, I feel like there was another celery, wasn't there? We lost on not the one that the range one, the other one. But yeah, so sometimes you're gonna win those trades, sometimes you're gonna lose them. But again, probability states that with volume coming in, if you get this pattern, you got that wick right here. Chances are this next candle is gonna fill that wick. All right, fill it, and then whatever it wants to do from there, it does. Yo, price is ripping. Sheesh. Holy. Damn. We got movement. Yeah, gold is rallying. Gold is rallying right now. Whatever you do, don't take
Yeah, now
a
we gotta-
sell. Order filled.
Now it's time to wait on support.
Yeah. Why doesn't the next candle fill the wick? That's a really good question. Typically what's going to happen is those wicks will get filled during high times of volume. So sometimes, like, and this is why a lot of times I'd rather wait on 9:30. So like, let's say this is your 8:30 candle, 30-minute closure, just like that. And now the next candle, the 9 a.m. candle is opening up. That's like the opening of the new 4-hour candle and a new hour candle. Sometimes that one's going to take a little bit of time to get going. So if that's the case, what I'd rather do sometimes is wait for that candle to close, right? And it typically won't make the bigger push, because if that wick needs to get filled, it's most likely going to get filled during the high time of volume, which will be coming in at 9:30, right? So if this is your 8:30 candle here, this is your, so 8:30 to 9, right? 9 to 9:30, and then 9:30 is when the volume is going to come in, and then that's typically when that wick will get filled, right? Because you've got that volume coming in now. And then anything after that is a plus. You know, I close partials at the wick fill, and then if it wants to keep running, it runs. If not, you know, it doesn't. So yeah, so remember, when do wicks get filled? During high times of volume, right? So news events, breakouts, and session opens. Order filled. Hitting a calisthenic trading.
Order filled.
Alright, Project Toro. See you in Asian, brother.
Enjoy that.
I think we got some cool adjustments, improvements that we're making in the clubhouse for the new year. I think we're gonna start like calling it specific things too, like some of these sessions. So we got some things cooking. We got it cooking.
We're cooking.
A lot of good stuff coming into the clubhouse. We got a full-on course and all that coming. Super detailed. The webinars are courses alone on life management, on trade management. How do you counter trend trade? So two ways. So either one, let's say we're in a higher, so this was a counter trend trade in a way, like down here, because we were tapping into 4-hour targets, right? So let's say the 4-hour candle is driving down, right? And this is a major target, and we tap that target. So on the lower time frames, what you'll see is price that came down, and now it's kind of consolidating a little bit. Or it's rejecting, meaning there's wicks coming down that just keep hitting this area, right, where it just won't break through it. So let's just say wicks coming in and tapping in, and let me redraw that right here, right? So let's say we're coming in, 4-hour tap target. Keep in mind, right, the left is the 4-hour chart, and let's say this is like your I don't know, your 15-minute chart. All right, you get this, and then you get another attempt to come down. Nothing working, another attempt, nothing can fill the wick. Typically, now that volume is going to come in, you'll break the highs there, and you'll have that impulse counter trend trade. Or the way I like to take it best is, let's say that this next candle here drives down, but it's unable to stay down. All right, so it looks like this. Right, so although the 4-hour is really bearish, right, we're coming down, we're coming into this major targeted area, and then we wicked in, and now we've rejected hard off of it. So if you got a session open or volume coming in, this is the time where you want to say, okay, this looks like a pretty good counter trend trade. And then once candles break that high there, that's typically the green light for you to, you know, go against that trend, so to speak. But keep in mind, there's a whole like target tap concept that goes with that. All right, and if you're, let's say you're just going against the trend in general, so no targets have been tapped, then I would just wait for a break and retest. So if the 4 hours like this, really bullish, right, it looks like this, and you're gonna take a sell, right, you want to be wise there, because if there's gonna be a fake out, right, it's gonna happen right there. So let's say this is the new 4-hour candle here. As we come down to make this lower wick, what's going to happen is on the lower time frame, you're going to see some sort of a breakout, right? And a lot of times that's where the fake out's going to be happening. So right there, you don't want to take this original sell off this breakout. You want to wait for some sort of a break and retest there, because a lot of times what's going to happen is now that that 4 hour made that bottom wick, aka these red candles, it's ready to go up, right? It's ready to go up and fill that wick. So what'll happen is you'll typically get a fake out here and then price continue to drive. So it's really about studying the higher time frames and knowing where they are and when it's good and when it's not good to counter trend trade. Does that make sense?
That's facts.
I mean, there's a little bit more to it, but you know, that's the basics. Yeah. All right, I'm outie. It was a pleasure to hang out with you guys here today. I think it's my time to go. Price moving up. We caught our buys earlier. They made sense. Nothing else has made good sense since then. And yeah, time to go. TTG.
Sounds good, bro.
TTG.
Time to go.
Yeah, we'll mac out in the clubhouse for a bit here today. See if we can get some pullbacks or anything. And then, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for another New York live stream. Cool. If you guys have any good questions, save them for tomorrow and pull up and ask some good ones.
Thank you, my man. I'll see you in the clubhouse.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you for having me. Chat. Love you all. See you guys tomorrow.
Peace, chat.
All right, boys.
I'm surprised you guys. You're in Asia this morning. Let's see.
See you in Asian, brother.
Hey, pull up.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, man. Peace, boys.
All right,
see you guys later.
Have a good day. See you in a bit.
All right.
Peace.
All right, chat. Later. Holla at you guys. Check.
Yeah.
Don't over risk.
Whoa.
Don't over trade. We'll see you guys
There's
tomorrow.
one thing I know.
Later.
Hey, yeah. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the sun. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the sun. God is good all the time. Okay, some days be the best. Some days be the worst. Some days stay on replay. Other days they don't. Oh well, okay. Guess what? You woke up today. Put a big smile on your face. Just one thing ain't never gonna change. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the sun. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the sun. God is good all the time. It ain't one thing he can't do. Took my old ways, got me feeling brand new. Oh, ayo, Kayla, make sure that it's understood.
Okay, for the summertime, how you been too good? Popped out that gray, like I popped up that hood. Popped out that chain, when I popped out that book. Say that one name, watch a demon get shook. Hopped out that pot and we let him cook. Lucy need a chill cause he don't run this, my dog. You can see we living in abundance, my dog. Thighs from the snake, had to punch it, my dog. Had to punch it, my dog. God is good, God is great, thank you for this play. Amen. Pray the Lord, take my soul to the heaven gate. Take it, I would do the race like I caught a case. When I ain't got nothing left, you a call away.
God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the sun. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the sun. God is good all the time.
to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be bustin', where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. Death hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we slinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve you sure, even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. Till the day we see them. This feel like the moment we seeking, the day we can sing up the one to get freedom to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk, get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. Let's go. Walk, 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 walk. We walk.
I'm doing well. Hey, I'm doing well. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it. But I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing better than you could imagine. Picked up the book and I'm turning the chapter. Used to have Jeezy inside of the speakers and threw it away and replaced it with pastors. Grandmama told me if you fill yourself up with garbage, it's probably what's gonna come out. I shrugged it off till I got a bit older, but now I know what she's talking about. That boy done changed up, but keep it real. Independent, I don't need a deal. God twang may be the trademark, but the living God is who made the seal. Supernatural, no Copperfield. Downside with the back of fields. When you're coming from the bottom, you ain't even gotta worry about the mud, cause you walk through it. Check my heels, my God gon' order my steps. You see, he taught me this lesson. If the bait ain't working on your hook, you need to switch up the method. There's people dying every day, folks down and out with depression. Gotta be the light inside the dark place, wake them up with the message. I know some folks that told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it. But I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing everything that they said I couldn't, going everywhere that they said I wouldn't. My plate was empty till I met the Lord, then he filled it up cause he steady cooking. Defeated death and he gave me life. Killed the lust and gave me a wife. My heart was rotten, he cleaned it up, now I'm bare fruit, I'm truly right. Used to run around trying to ball, taking exits to elude the law. Locked down with no place to go, then he met me there and I got the call. Answer that, you gotta pick it up. I had an empty glass and he filled my cup. Pouring out to all the folks in need, and that's all you need cause this is enough. Open it daily, gotta get your portion of bread. This world is sleeping on the truth, it's time to hop out of bed. I get it, I was there as well, so I live out what I said. But judgment's coming and we can't make it right after we're dead. I know some folks who told me I would never make it. They said I'd probably end up bitter in a cell. And from the way I used to act, I understand why you would say it. But I'm here to tell you now I'm doing well. I walked around like I didn't even have a purpose. With no direction, I was headed straight to hell. Until the king came down and my knees hit the ground. That's the only reason I'm doing well. I'm doing.
I'm blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused, and God has a plan for me. No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror. God's got his hand on me. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. Z. Yeah. I been putting in that work since I was a jit. I told them that I'd be legit. Only way to lose is if you quit. No regrets for the time I spent. God forgive me, I repent for all the times I ain't followed the plan. But you said that I ain't too far gone. You remind me who I am. Blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused, and God's got a plan for me. Yeah. No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror, and God's got his hand on me, and I know who I am. They don't want it like I want it, yeah, I promise I'ma go get mine regardless. If I lost it all tomorrow, I get up and get restarted. People try to turn you heartless, so I always keep my guard up. Show the world how Jesus walks, like I just dropped out of college. He keep giving me connects, be authentic for respect. They keep giving me free press, it's too hard for me to rest. I'm a king and this is chess, so I need to find a queen. I refuse to be a pawn, like it's night the way I dream. 343, no Master Chief. Yeah, they love me like I'm Keith. Last name Erickson, like Leaf. She gon' play this on repeat. Set the table with my enemies, and now it's time to eat. And eat, and eat, and I never taste defeat. Bringing light to where the darkness is and hope to where the heartless live. I put my calling over feeling, so that means I never quit. I'm on a different frequency. I put in hours frequently. Make sure my dogs can eat with me, be Jesus. Yeah, I'm blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused, and God's got a plan for me. Yeah. No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror, and God's got his hand on me, and I know who I am. Now I know, yeah, I know who I am. Now I know, I know who I am. Now I know, yeah, I know who I am. Now I know, yeah.
Layer number 1.
I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it worked. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth to me. It's now it occurred to me, hell gon' burn like 3rd degree. If you know your history, Jesus paid that purse for me, and he took that curse from me. If you think that's perjury, boy, you better learn to read. Ayy, me and my baby girl in one accord, call that double dutch. I've been walking with the Lord, can't be doing such and such. Wait, I took a minute, but now I'm back in it. If God isn't with it, I don't wanna visit. I went independent and started repenting and cut out that fake. I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it worked. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth, earth, 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 as in heaven on this.
Too many perks to being a child of God, I can't pop one. It's too many songs, not about the crown, I can't drop one. If God pull the trigger, something gon' happen, this ain't a pop gun. Gotta get the full picture when it come to life, I can't crop nothing. Okay, gotta pay my dues, I know he gon' reimburse me. I can't hide my love for God, Brody, you can search me. Horoscopes and dream catchers tell me, is it working? Some of y'all be too drunk off clout, don't be thirsty. Tryna break through.